that's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season. Palm trees, sunshine, 80 degrees. Tampa, Florida doesn't get much better. Inching closer to opening day. The Yankees and the Pirates tuning up. And some shadows creeping over Steinbrenner Field. Let's check out the Pittsburgh Pirates starting lineup. That'll go to work against Max Fried. Leading off, it's Billy Cook in right field. You highlight Connor Griffin for a reason. He's a top prospect in all of baseball. 19 years old. There's a legitimate conversation. Could he make the opening day roster? He's surrounded by catchers. Henry Davis, Rafael Flores, the former Yankee farmhand, Endy Rodriguez, the DH tonight. Tyler Callahan, the former Red, is over at third. 7, 8, 9, and Manuel Valdez. Justinson Garcia, they call him the password because of that name. And Dominic Fletcher rounds out the Pirates lineup. And it's Max Fried, set a bunch of career highs, specifically in workload last year, led the league in wins with 19. Is his first official spring start. It comes at Steinbrenner Field. And Todd Frazier joining me tonight, Emmanuel Berbari. You look at Fried, 65 pitches, continuing his build-up this spring.
Yeah, I think that's just perfect for him. He's going to face a big league team today. He faced Panama the other day. Got a little spot start in there. He's feeling right. You got to go out there and get a feel for what you're throwing, even though you've been there for a long time, and no matter the outcome. Doesn't matter what happens today. As long as you're in the position to throw and you're healthy, good things are going to happen with Max.
Healthy, durable, all of last year. Fried's ready to go, underway at Steinbrenner Field. Jack Curry joins us as well. Emmanuel Berbari, Todd Frazier, and Jack Curry. Billy Cook, 27 years old, utility guy. Fried's 1-0. Cook, high fly ball to center. There's the sunlight for Grisham, but he's got the shades, one away.
And you see right there, that cutter, absolutely beautiful pitch. He used that last year over and over to get guys out.
Freddie saw Trent Grisham, who's already having some fun. He's surrounded by Randall Grichuk in his Yankee spring debut, Cody Bellinger in right, third to first in the infield, Ryan McMahon, Paul DeYoung, Oswaldo Cabrera, his second game back, Ben Rice at first. The catcher, the battery mate for Max Fried, is Peyton Henry. Here he is, Connor Griffin. He takes inside, 19 years old. Todd, there's a lot of chatter about this guy.
This kid is absolutely unbelievable. Must-see TV. He's facing one of the best pitchers here. Let's see what he's got and how they throw to him.
Griffin on the ground at third. Easy for McMahon. 2 down. Griffin got to Double-A last year and immediately put up an 1,100 OPS. Now he's in the conversation for the opening day roster.
I would tell you this. If you're putting up numbers like that, there's going to be a lot to talk about. If you're the Pittsburgh Pirates, it seems like there's a guy coming up each and every year, it doesn't matter what position, that's going to make a name for himself, and that's one kid you want to look out for.
They just need these guys to stick, including this guy, Henry Davis, who takes a hair off the plate. Now, Davis, 26 years old, #1 overall pick in 2021. He's looking to stick in the big leagues.
Yeah, they're waiting for him to break out a little bit and show exactly what he's got. Sample size, but 2026, they're hoping for this guy to stick, and for a long time too.
Fried calling his game. Pitched against Team Panama. It's his first official spring start. Fried's 2-0. He's rolled over foul. Check out our umpire scouting report. And Jacob Metz, our home plate ump tonight. The hitters are going to like him, at least historically.
My kind of guy right there, you man. My kind of guy.
You have a favorite ump in your day?
There was a couple of them. Jordan Baker, I think he's the tallest umpire to ever don an umpire uniform. He was one of my favorites. I had him in Double-A. He actually threw me out of a game. My first time I've ever gotten thrown out, Jordan Baker. I was arguing with the umpire from first base, and Jordan said, "Hey, that's enough." Tossed me. We had some few choice words, but became best friends after that.
Yes, you're telling us he throws you out, but he becomes your favorite ump.
It's funny how that goes.
Way upstairs, 3-2 on Davis. It's Metz behind the plate. He's joined by DJ Rayburn, Dan Iasonia, and James Hoy tonight.
And you see right now, he's working all these right-handers, everything inside. I think that's what they talked about. Haven't seen one outside pitch yet.
Got him. There's 95. Mid-season fastball for Max Fried. And an easy, breezy 1-2-3 first inning. Cheddar. Yankees coming to bat after this on Gotham Sports App.
Hey there, everybody. Got to get something off my chest real quick. Recently, it seems like I've been talking, but no one's listening. Been thinking about getting a therapist, a mind wrangler, feeling hurt, or someone who really listens to what I have to say.
And better than buddy, I hear ya. And look here on ZocDoc, 15, 10, 20 therapists, take insurance. Got a guy straight to the point, no small talk.
No, I see a 4-star, 4, 5, 4. How about a 5, 5, 5?
There you go, 5 stars. Got a guy, don't just listen, make you really feel like you're being heard.
Sold.
You've got options.
Love you, buddy.
Download the ZocDoc app today.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together, hand in hand, on a Disney cruise.
Back at Steinbrenner Field, Max Fried an easy top of the first inning. The Yankee lineup looking to get off and running early. Some regulars at the top. Trent Grisham followed by Ben Rice at the top. He's already raking just like the start of last spring training. Cody Bellinger hits third. Giancarlo Stanton back in the Yankee lineup. He's DHing. Ryan McMahon at third. How about a Yankee debut? Randall Grichuk. He bats sixth and plays left field at 7-8-9, a second spring game for Oswaldo Cabrera. Coming back from injury, Paul DeYoung is a shortstop, and Peyton Henry behind the plate. And the Yankees very familiar with this guy. His days in Houston, Jose Urquidy signed a one-year deal last month with the Pirates. Low risk, high reward, Todd.
Yeah, definitely. He's been around for a little while. This is his second game in 2025. He did. I mean, listen, this is a guy, he's not going to blow you away. He's got that fastball, a little bit of a change curve and cutter, but looking for him to solidify that 4-5 spot for the Pirates. And you know what? With their pitching, with Skeens at the top, find a way to get this guy to get a couple wins, they'll be just fine.
30 years old. Has that fastball right in the low to mid 90s. Coming back from Tommy John surgery. Grisham, high fly ball. Jostinson Garcia, his first look. He was patrolling center field for the Red Sox in some big games last year. Now he's a Pirate coming over in that Johan Oviedo trade.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys here for this Pirates team. I mean, not only the Pirates, but every team that are fighting and get that last couple spots. Utility guys, super utility. We'll get into a little more as we move forward, but yeah, everybody's trying to put their best foot forward here in the middle of spring, opening up some more eyes.
Speaking of that, Ben Rice, of course, already has a spot. But this guy is like a spring training legend. You look at what he did last year, what he's doing in spring already this year. He shows up and he's in midseason form.
Yeah, and a lot of unlucky swings that he had last year too. This guy would put the ball in play at a great rate, hit the ball hard, sometimes at people.
Popped up, Tyler Callahan. 2 up, 2 down for Urquidy.
Yeah, the excitement of a night game too. So it's one of those things where it's all right. Hey, you get to see the different kind of field. You get to see a different kind of player, and nothing better than a night game in spring training. I used to love having the 6, 7 o'clock games.
Was there anything about the day games you didn't like?
The heat. It was hot, man. It was hot. It was hot.
Here's Cody Bellinger, and there's a strike. You know, you think about 80 degrees with some breeze at nighttime versus 80 degrees in the baking sunlight.
Exactly.
Bellinger 5 for 13 so far in the spring. And daylight savings time helping us with that sunshine.
I forgot all about that on Sunday.
Well, I was up, Todd, and I looked at my phone, and all of a sudden, the hour changed, and I was completely unaware. I said, what happened?
So you saw it firsthand when you woke up. That's incredible.
Saw first hand, I said, I got to go to bed. 0-2. On the ground a second. This could end the inning. And Manuel Valdez throws out Bellinger. Fried and Urquidy trade 1, 2, 3. So Fried right back to the mound. Top two coming up.
With the right team, there's nothing you can't do. Assemble your friends. Assemble your family. Assemble your universe. How cool is that? Marvel Assemble.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better.
Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
Was that?
Go practice. Yes! No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about. Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot. Here. Wild turns, clappers, and Saturday snipers. All here. All the excitement hitting us live here. Old school and new school in multi-view right here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
What a sunset. Man, oh man, what a sunset. World Baseball Classic is back, and it features MLB stars. They take the field and represent their countries. You can scan the QR code to see every matchup. Expect everything. Max Fried, easy 1-2-3 first inning. Rafael Flores, the former Yankee farmhand who came to the Pirates in the David Bednar trade. Fried expected to go about 65 pitches tonight. This build up towards opening day. There's a strike. That cutter is such a big pitch for Fried.
Yeah, it's such a big pitch, and he's been working on that for the last couple of years. It's absolutely fantastic. Having a little trouble with the pitch count there, but again, he lives on that inner half against right-handed hitters with the cutter. You know, with the breaking pitch, with the fastball, the two-seamer. I mean, good things will happen for him. As we know, he's got plenty of pitches. He's got an arsenal of pitches, 7 different ones he can use any which way. But as you see, inside is where it's at.
Looking inside here. Misses outside. So you're a hitter, and that cutter's coming at you. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking of getting out front. Whenever I faced the cutter, it was one of those things where from a lefty or righty, I'm trying to get out in front of the lefty, let the right-hander kind of get away there so I can find a way to, you know, at least get it through the hole.
That was a nasty changeup, and Henry wants a challenge.
Yeah, it looked good from here.
There you go. Ooh, that is as close as it gets, and that is inbounds, Todd.
That's a good way of putting it. That pitch is inbounds. Let's see this one here. Look like a changeup. You don't need to frame it anymore. Just get it over that square. Thank you, he said. That was perfect.
He knew it. So that goes down as a backwards K. And the slew of Pirates catchers rolls on. Endy Rodriguez DHing tonight. What a breaking ball.
And then you'll see a lot of this. He threw a first pitch curveball, didn't like it. It kind of came off the wrong way. Why not go back to it? Doesn't matter what you throw here, just making sure that you're in the right position to throw these pitches, not only for strikes, but to get some swing and miss.
Barely inside, 2-1. Jack Curry has more on Max Fried and the aspect of him challenging pitches this year. Jack?
Emmanuel, you go back to last spring, and I was interviewing Max Fried outside of the clubhouse after one of his performances, and they were testing the ABS system last year, and a call was made, and it was made within 1/10 of an inch. And what you guys are just talking about, it reminded me of that call because Fried got so excited when it wasn't even for him that the pitch was that close. So as you guys just pointed out, he gets a call going his way. I think a lot of pitchers and even a lot of hitters, they're excited about this. It's just about getting the call right, guys.
And Jack, it's funny. Talk to Chris Sale, one of the most prolific left-handed pitchers we've seen. He told me he is never going to ask for a ball or strike. And I told him, I said, that's baloney. Wait until you get in the heat of a match, and we'll see what happens.
I have heard that sentiment, guys, from some pitchers, some coaches, some managers. The pitcher has so much emotion on the mound. Now, Max Fried, his mechanics are so fluid and so smooth. Some guys don't land with their head directly towards the plate. I would prefer to let the catcher call it, but I think you're right, Todd. The emotions might take over and a pitcher might call for the challenge.
Fried's got another hard fastball, strikeout number 3, and 3 in a row, Todd.
Yeah, that was just straight gas right there. Everything in, then 96. Here it is, right on the outer half. Just changing eye levels, in and out. That's what he does, man. This is a really good side for the Yanks.
Here's Tyler Callahan, who was acquired 5 days ago in a trade with Cincinnati for the Pirates. What's fascinating, we talk so much how it could benefit hitters like Aaron Judge, the ABS system. How about pitchers who are pinpoint like Max Fried?
Yeah, it's going to be hard. And a guy like Aaron Judge, that top pitch in the zone, sometimes doesn't get called to strike for him, and even in the lower parts too. So it might be a little tough for him. If you're a catcher and you feel like you hit the letters there, his zone's a lot bigger than most. And Stanton too.
Fried's 2-0. Right back up the middle, but easy for DeYoung, and Fried is 6 up, 6 down. How about Max Fried? Bottom 2 coming up scoreless, Yankees and Pirates at Steinbrenner Field.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer and a string trimmer so smart it loads the line with the push of a button. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Control of my symptoms means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Get back in the picture. Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Ready to get back in the picture with Skyrizi?
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and UC combined.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together, hand in hand, on a Disney cruise.
Bottom of the second in Tampa, and Todd, it's always a must-see at bat with Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, and he hits the ball really hard, and I think that's the biggest thing and the biggest factor with him. We want to see how the bat speed is. We want to see how under control he is, how healthy he is. Again, he looks really strong as usual, and looks like he's ready to go to have another good year.
Those numbers we just saw, you appreciate it as much as you can in the moment. Stanton, high drive. Left center. Did he get it? Oh, he got it. Yes, sir. Giancarlo Stanton. Mid-season form. Yankees up 1-0.
And this one was high. This one was really high and far. Wasn't that line drive that we've seen before. Hanging, breaking ball, and he does what he does best with these pitches too. Under control. Watch this thing. Oh my, that pitch came right back into the barrel. Take a jog again, man. This is absolutely perfection from him. If you're a Yankee fan seeing this right now, you can't be any happier.
Ryan McMahon lines one right to Rafael Flores for the first out. Another look.
Yeah, from behind here. That's the swing they've seen for a long time. Again, high and far. Could be something different for him. I mean, listen, he's hitting them 400 feet, but if he's hitting them at this, oh, baby, watch out.
That was 424 feet, 110 off the bat.
Easy.
He took something off.
And it's funny, you see that, the pitch selection. First pitch, fastball, where he really likes it, takes it, looks under control, looks fine. And then a breaking pitch right back into the barrel. He said, that's fine, I'll swing at this one too.
Shade outside on Randall Grichuk in his Yankee debut. Yankees gave him an invite, non-roster invite on February 25th. Legitimate shot at the opening day roster.
Yeah, he has a big-time shot here. This guy played against him for a long time. He's a really good hitter. You know, look at the home runs versus the Yankees. They're 18 since 2018.
When you're in the same sentence with Devers and Vladdy, you know you're doing something against the Yankees.
Yeah, so it's about time he does it for the Yankees. So, again, if I'm in his shoes, I'm just coming in here, controlling what I can control, and just being the best hitter I can be, man. Don't try and do too much.
Grichuk, left field. Fletcher has it measured. 2 out.
It's good for him to get under his feet a little bit, get in the box here, put that uniform on. There is nothing better.
Fans love Oswaldo Cabrera. Everyone loves Oswaldo Cabrera's second game back.
Yeah, this is good for him. We like to see this. Injury-wise, ankle looks pretty good. We'll see how he gets going here, see how he runs down to first base. You always want to check out the guys that aren't 100% here as he takes the first pitch down. But listen, this is a guy they're going to need, you know, whether he comes out and starts right away or he needs a little more time. He knows how to play the game.
Cabrera levels the count at 1. Now, Todd, whenever you dealt with an injury, and Cabrera, a season-ending injury, when you first got back, was there that extra jitter, if you will?
Oh, without it. Nerves, the uneasiness, will my, you know, whatever body part I hurt be normal again? And I think that's what he's kind of going through right now. I think he's more excited to get in the box and understand that. But as you see more swings and you get more accustomed to hitting again, I think ultimately when the doctors say, listen, you're free to go play your game, still in the back of your mind, there's that little doubt where it's like, is this going to heal up and be okay for me?
Cabrera slashes it, left field line. Fletcher on the run. Nice running catch. Dominic Fletcher robs Oswaldo Cabrera, but this one couldn't be robbed. Giancarlo Stanton into orbit. 1-0 Yankees. 1-0 Giancarlo Stanton.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer and a string trimmer so smart it loads the line with the push of a button. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Assemble your friends. Assemble your family. Assemble your universe. Marvel Assemble.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage. This audition is the first page of my story.
I believe in myself.
I could do this.
I belong here.
Holy crap, I'm auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about. That was impressive.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes. Do
Do not ask me how much longer.
How much longer, mamacita?
Bambi?
What do we do?
No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
The United Football League on ESPN.
Yankees continue to get great pitching news ahead of opening day. Carlos Rodon facing hitters, a live BP. First time facing hitters since that elbow surgery right after the postseason last year. Rodon feeling good, and Jack Curry had a chance to catch up with Rodon.
Carlos, there are many steps on the journey back to pitching in a major league game. Today you had a live session for the first time this spring. How do you evaluate the way everything went?
It was good, just kind of cruising, just going out there for 20 pitches and just getting the feel of the mound against hitters again. So it was good to step up a little bit of intensity and just keep going.
As you move through this spring, what's the next step? What do you do after this?
It's just keep building, as you know. It's nothing, no secrets, it's just building a pitch count. And now it's just like a 5-day routine, eventually getting in an exhibition game, or probably not, but I'm assuming probably at some level eventually here, at the end of the month somewhere pitching, whether it's extended or eventually into Somerset or wherever it is. So that's kind of the journey now.
I was talking to Garrett Cole the other day. Now, obviously, he's coming back from Tommy John surgery, but he just talked about the whole idea of pitchers being patient and how it's not always easy to be patient. What's your patience level as you take each step and work your way back?
Well, I'm a lot more patient now with some age, so I guess I've become a little wiser. It's a marathon. Anytime you have surgery, it's just kind of it's building adaptation and then learning the arm again. But it's not rocket science, It's just going out there and getting reps, and eventually it all falls into place.
Within those 20 pitches today, I saw fastballs, I saw sliders. What was your repertoire? Did you try and throw everything?
Four pitch mix, one seam, four seam, slider, changeup. No curveballs today, but we'll get them in. I mean, with 20 pitches, it's hard you can only allocate so many when you have 5 or 6 pitches in your arsenal. So I tried to allocate, a few to each of them, the first 4, and then from there, the more pitches I get, I'll be able to work on some more stuff. So, not the full repertoire, but we saw 4 pitches today.
And then final question, the Yankees have loosely targeted May 1st and said, we would love to have Carlos back by May 1st. What are you targeting?
Whatever date they say.
But in your head, when you put your head on the pillow at night and you think, I'm going to have my Yankee uniform on and pitching, is there a date in your mind?
No, I target to wake up the next morning.
That's a good response. Yeah. Well, we'll see you on the mound. And I said final question, but your thoughts on this team for this
year? I feel like whenever you put the Yankee uniform on, it's the sky's the limit. Now, obviously, on paper, we're pretty good, and it's what we show on the field and what we show at the end of the year, as you know.
Jack, is that one of the more stoic answers you've ever received? He's targeting waking up the next morning.
Emmanuel, I tried to pin him down, and he didn't throw any curveballs in his session against the hitters. He threw me a curveball right there, and so I was trying to put the head on the pillow. We got a challenge, Emmanuel. Take over.
There we go. Another ABS challenge. We had a scraper the last time. This one is a shade below the scrape. Wow. Barely.
Calls on return, pitch to the ball. Pittsburgh has 2 challenges remaining.
This is incredible. We're going to see a lot of this year. Unbelievable.
2 of the closer challenges ever in its infancy.
He goes right back to that curveball, too. He's not going to. Hey, I promise you this. He's not going to be smiling during the regular season. I will let you know.
No way.
No chance.
Garcia over Cabrera's head into right field. That breaks up 7 down for Max Fried. Jack, back to that challenge in your conversation with Rodon.
You know what, Emmanuel? He would not say that May 1st or earlier could be a target date, but later we spoke with Aaron Boone in the first base dugout, and Aaron Boone said he believes that earlier than May 1st is in play. He said, listen, this was his first live session. I don't want to read a headline that says Boone says Rodon is coming back in April, but he said, I think it will be sooner than May 1st. He said he's on a pretty good timeline. Let's let things unfold and see where he goes from here. So good news for the Yankees on Rodon, his first time out, and now it's just about building up those reps and building up that pitch count.
Great stuff and great news from a Yankee perspective, Todd, when you think, okay, the dominoes that are going to drop. Rodon back, Cole working his way back, and that rotation starts to look scary.
Yeah, and just by looking and seeing and hearing Rodon, he looks positive, or he sounds positive. He looks energetic. He looks like he's ready to rock right now. So knowing Rodon, play with him with the White Sox, he's always got those witty comments that he always brings to the table, but he's a veteran now. He knows what he needs to do, and he's strong enough to be where he needs to be. But again, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's make sure he's close to 100% before we get him out there.
2-2 on Dominic Fletcher. It was interesting hearing Rodon talk about now he's a veteran and he's handling the injury differently, more maturely. 2-2. Fried just misses, full count.
Yeah, you want to see him in the stretch too. This is the feel I was talking about before. Wind up is good. He looks pretty good there, but again, you want a little traffic just to see how you're under control in these situations.
3-2. Here's a 1. Popped up. Bellinger. Can of corn. 2 down.
Went back to that curveball too. So again, situational hitting. Now we got situational pitching with him. He could throw any pitch on full count. That's what makes him so effective, and he can pinpoint and control wherever it wants to go.
Reducing that soft contact and flip the order for Billy Cook. He flied to center, first out of the game. Jack, so you got Fried, Rodon, and Cole anchoring the rotation.
And you've got Garrett Cole being the clubhouse comedian. I know you guys will get a kick out of this. Talking to Garrett Cole yesterday, Max Fried within earshot, Cam Schlittler very much within earshot, and LeGrand-Hay as well. And Cole said to me, everybody's talking about me coming back and Max Fried and Carlos, and the three of us are going to be up top. He said, you're looking at LeGrand-Hay, Schlittler, and Heel, and then it'll be the three old guys in the back. And, of course, he was having some fun teasing Schlittler. Schlittler got a kick out of it, shook his head, and said, no way, we need you. But it's one of those slices of spring training that you love seeing that clubhouse humor back and forth.
Nothing better than spring training. You can talk all you want. You can have as much fun as you want. And now you got some veteran guys, too, to break down these younger guys. There's nothing better. And I think those are the things I miss. Spring training, when the ball busting and the hanging out, and when you're done doing all your work, come back in, have lunch with a guy that you don't usually would have lunch with, and pick their brains and all that good jazz.
Speaking of good jazz, Max Fried, that's 4 strikeouts in his first official spring start. Fried rearing back and sending us to the bottom of the third.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Hawks, Pelicans, Raptors, Dinosaur Parlay.
Okay.
I feel like mascots should affect the over-under, no? Try saying player props 3 times fast. Player props, player props, player props. A little easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. Ooh, betting in space? I'll be honest, I think the moon's overrated. I'm sorry. Back to my original thought.
Oh, my God.
New customers get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bets don't win. Every legend starts somewhere, not in the spotlight, but in the work. It starts here, dialing in your swing, leveling up your look. Then, it clicks. You're locked in. From repping your country on the world stage to building a ball club. It's your journey, your moment, your show. Make your mark. Become a legend.
We heard you loud and clear, show fans, and we're giving you more in Road to the Show 2026. More colleges with 19 total colleges you can play with. More ambition with new goals and achievements to keep you dialed in every game and every at-bat. More perks to unlock and unleash. More milestones to cement your legacy. Every at-bat, every game, every goal paves your road to Cooperstown.
Scenic puts it lightly in Tampa. Wednesday night, catch a next spring training game on Yes as the Yankees take on the Toronto Blue Jays under the lights right here at Steinbrenner Field. Live coverage starts at 6:30 on Yes and the Gotham Sports app. Jose Urquidy out for his third inning, and Paul DeJong ahead 1-0.
It's so weird seeing some of the guys that you used to play against with in different uniforms now too. It's totally different. He looks real good. You know, it's one of those guys too that they're eyeing at right now to see if he's got an opportunity to be one of those guys that'll come out of spring here. You never know. That's why they bring a couple of these guys back.
It never hurts to have that depth, especially on the infield. Paul DeJong, 32 years old. And never hurts to have that power. Deep drive, question of fair or foul. Fair ball, that is a mammoth home run for Paul DeJong. Whoa.
Man, we talk about home runs. We talk about listening to the bat hit the ball. That was an absolute crack. It's just one of those, if it was fair, it was definitely gone. Boom. Oh, yeah. He knew it, too. Perfect swing behind the baseball. Swung at a split change up there before, got a fastball out over the plate. Absolutely crushed it to left. That's got to feel good for Paul.
It could be slept on when you think of Paul DeJong, the power. There's a guy with 30 home runs in 2019, 24 homers just a couple of years ago. Henry on the ground at third. Callahan, nice pickup, one away.
Yeah, back to that swing, too. The extension on that. And you see Booney right there. He's got to be thrilled knowing that these guys are coming in and, you know, producing a little bit here. I mean, they look like they belong. So he's going to have some tough decisions as he moves forward. But a guy like Paul DeJong, again, the swing from the side. Nice coil. Oh, he got the hands through the zone there perfectly, too. Lift and separate, as they call it. And you got the computer systems. You'd love to look at that.
Grisham dunks a base hit in the right. Yankees' second hit of the inning, 1 on, 1 out, and immediately unpacking what just happened with that power.
You can put a smile on your face too, big dog. You just went deep. He'll get it. He's probably, you know what, knowing him and knowing these athletes and baseball players, he's probably still pissed off he swung in that 2-0. Yep. I'm sure he's still mad at that. I think that's had a better choice words of what he was looking. Yep, he's still mad. Yeah, why did I swing at that? Yep, that's part of it. Dude, you just hit a home run. You're good.
Rice on the ground a second. Nice sliding play. Valdez throws out Rice for the second out. That's a guy with a few home runs under his belt.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice play there, too, by the second baseman to get the out. But, yeah, you know, if you're an athlete and you have that in you, that grit, why did I swing at that? But I'll take the homer. That's just one of those things where as you get older, you don't even care about the swing anymore. You're just glad that you took one out over the wall.
Here's Cody Bellinger. How much of that is a spring training thing, too, where you're looking to accomplish certain things when you're at the plate?
Yeah, definitely. And especially a 2-0 count. You know, I'm looking for a fastball. I swung at a pitch that I probably shouldn't have. Probably a strike, too, as well. Back pick.
Maybe a better throw, closer play.
Yeah, and these are little things that, you know, each team should be working on, and whether you get the guy out or not, just know everybody's in the right position. But yeah, I mean, you want to swing at good pitches. You want to be in the right counts, and this is what spring's about. But when you're a guy that's trying to fight to get that position, yeah, you put a little more pressure on yourself for sure.
Bellinger looking to bring Grisham home. 2-0. High drive, right center. Bellinger off the wall. There comes Grisham to score. Bellinger puts on the stop sign for himself. An RBI double for Cody Bellinger, who's raking this spring. It's 3-0 Yankees.
And as we see it there, another 2-0 count, and got a pitch up in the zone, out over. And Cody does what he does best. Drives the ball to right center field. Another loud pop off the bat. A couple more feet. That would have been out over the park. Would have been a 2-run homer. But again, Steve's behind the ball beautifully. Two-handed swing there. Man, absolutely beautiful. This is a great sign for the Yankees right now.
There's some loud sounds at Steinbrenner Field. Crack of the bat is different tonight, including this guy. 424 feet his first time. Stanton under that one. Valdez out. Cook in. Side retired, but not before the Yankees bring some more noise. Cody Bellinger off the right center field wall to bring home Trent Grisham. 3-0 Yanks.
Get your popcorn ready. She's strong. She's physical.
March Madness begins March 18th on ABC, ESPN, and streaming on the ESPN app.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better.
Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
My name's RJ Decker. I'm a private investigator.
I am this close to proving it was a murder for hire.
Do not go well.
RJ Decker, Tuesdays on ABC and stream on Hulu.
The new Big Arch sauce is so delicious. You'll wonder if they named the sauce after the burger or the burger after the sauce. The Big Arch, the most McDonald's burger yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hit the road, Jack.
Hello to Sargento 100% natural American cheese. Taste the difference of 100% natural American cheese.
And don't you come back no more.
Sargento, a promise you can taste.
Wayfair's top 3 outdoor seating upgrades. First, relax in style with a comfy chaise lounge. Next, get ready to host with an outdoor sofa. And finish with a chair that's just for you. Delivered fast and free. Start your patio refresh at wayfair.com.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1-yard line. 4th down. We call timeout. You want Philly?
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season.
Max Fried cruising into the 4th inning. Connor Griffin's second look, and he takes inside, and we're joined as always in the top of the 4th by Aaron Boone. Happy birthday to the Yankee manager.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Emmanuel Berbari, Todd Frazier, Aaron Boone celebrating his birthday. And Aaron, you were expecting around 65 pitches from Max Fried, awfully economical. What are you liking?
Yeah, feel like he's been in a good rhythm. I've liked his four seam. The cutter, I think, has been really good tonight. Threw an outstanding slider for the strikeout last inning. I feel like he's mixing. He's spinning it well. I feel like he's kind of in a good rhythm. Feels good that he's getting up to that. He's going to get up to that pitch count, so he's got some runway tonight. But he looks good to me.
Yeah, and he looks under control. I mean, has there been an emphasis? It looks like to right-handed hitters, I talked a little about, it looks like trying to get inside with that cutter and then maybe sneak a backdoor curveball back there. What's the emphasis of him moving forward as he turns into the ace here?
Yeah, I think he's, each time kind of working on some different things that he takes out of his live or his game and into his bullpen in this time of year. So, but I think he's done a really good job with that cutter tonight, like you said, to these righties. And then, when he's good with that, it just kind of opens up everything because he can play the change of speed game so well.
You enjoying his reactions to these borderline laser-thin ABS calls?
Yeah, I'm glad we got one. That was a punch-out, so that was a big overturn. It's nice. There we go. Good combo, huh?
There's strikeout number 5, one away.
Yeah, that's absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that ABS. Have you guys had conversations about that in spring training here about, when to use it, if to use it? You got any cards or any red or green cards like some other teams are thinking about?
No red or green cards. But, yes, we have had a lot of conversation, mostly early, and I want guys to kind of find their way. We kind of break down each day the challenges, like good, bad, middle of the road, and why. We'll have a meeting kind of probably when everyone's back from WBC late in camp and kind of run through a handful of 5 or 6 that are, I feel like, really good teaching moments on them to really just make sure our guys understand what's good, what's not, and really just understanding leverage and doing it instinctively. You got to be instinctively up there, understanding this is one to take a chance on. I want our guys to always feel like the umpire missed it, first and foremost. But there's some that, some challenges, I want to feel like I know he missed it. Others, a little more leeway to be aggressive, like, hey, this is a good time to challenge a borderline pitch, whether it's, runners on base, a 3-ball or a 2-strike count that's going to end in a bat. If you're later in the game and you have a couple challenges, you're going to push the envelope even a little bit more. So just trying to educate our guys and kind of talk through what we experience, each and every game, because there's a lot of feedback each and every game.
Yeah, definitely. And you brought up the WBC. First, have you watched a little bit? And I want to talk a little bit about Austin Wells. Is he going to bring back some flavor and some flair back with the Dominican, or what?
You know what? I would imagine he might. There we go. I would think so. Yes, as Fried strikes out Davis there for the 6th strikeout of the game, second out here in the 4th. Anyway. Yes,
a great call.
I'm hoping he brings back, a little bit of his Dominican heritage, and I know he's having a lot of fun out there.
So, Aaron, you got to watch Carlos Rodon earlier today. First time facing a live hitter since the surgery. I saw you calling some strikes behind him. What did you see?
I thought Carlos was good. Stuff was sharp. Those 2 and 4 seamers were, I think, where and how he wanted them to be. Changeup was in a good spot, and so was the slider, frankly. So I thought it was a good 20 pitches, and another important step as he now starts his build up and progression to get up to a starter's, pitch count, and hopefully not too far into the season joining us.
Yeah, my question along those lines is, what is the next step for him? Is it getting more pitches? Is it just getting back on the mound?
Yes.
What would be his next steps?
Yeah, so he'll keep going live. I think this one's in 4 days, where he threw 20 today. It'll probably be 25 plus in his next one, and just keep building from there. And after this next one, fall into the 5-day, and here off we go.
Giancarlo Stanton, midseason form.
I thought he's looked really good, really from jump. I feel like has been getting his swing off. I feel like recognizing, the strike zone for being this early in the year pretty well. G does a lot of work behind the scenes, whether it's traject stuff, live arms. I feel like he came in just really good shape and ready to rock.
Fried is breezing through this outing. Aaron, you gave us a great play-by-play call. Do you think it's a break here?
We'll head to the home half of the 4th. Stripers 3, Buccos nothing.
Oh, that is beautiful. And that's a beautiful sunset. Yankees up 3-0.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage. This audition is the first page of my story.
I believe in myself.
If I could do this,
I belong here.
Holy crap, I'm auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about. That was impressive.
RJ Decker, I'm a private investigator.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
You here to offer me another job?
Maybe we dive in together and find something that connects. What happened to your eye?
It's complicated.
No, it's more like a... Stop, everyone stop, time out.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1 yard line, 4th down. We call timeout. You want Philly?
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season.
Bottom 4, the sunshine is just brilliant tonight. We're getting sunsets across the board. We saw pink earlier. That shade will do any day of the week. Yankees up 3-0, and Ryan McMahon leads off the home fourth. Jack Curry has more on McMahon. Jack?
Emmanuel spoke to McMahon yesterday just about the art of playing third base, but here's how I approached him. I said, I'm going to make your day. He said, how are you going to make my day? I said, I interviewed Bucky Dent for my podcast, Yankees News and Views. He compared you to Craig Nettles and Buddy Bell. Combined, those two won 8 Gold Gloves. And McMahon said, yeah, you did make my day. As he hits this one deep to right field, that's going to stay in the ballpark, although it gets to the warning track. See, Boone's not the only one who can do play-by-play, guys. Anyway, McMahon, I started talking to him about playing third base, and he said, and I'd love to get Todd's thought on this. He said what he liked about working with Bucky Dent when Bucky was in camp is that Bucky eliminates the noise. He said it was all about his footwork. It was about getting to the ball and making the play. He said sometimes there's so much noise around playing a position and what's your pre-pitch routine and what are you going to do here. McMahon liked that Bucky simplified things for him.
Yeah, Jack, I think your point is well taken, simplifying everything over there. And it's instinctual, too. You know, understanding where to position yourself, you know, the count, the situation, who's at the plate. And I think once you get all that out of the way, just play your position. You've been there before. Enjoy playing third base. It's that hot corner.
Jose Urquidy's night is done. New Pirates pitcher coming up. Oswaldo Cabrera will step to the plate.
Credit One Bank presents One Track Jack. He's a credit wrecker because he only has eyes for one type of credit, that is. What he doesn't know is that by focusing on only one type of credit, he's not building a more robust credit mix, which could hurt his score. Don't be like One Track Jack. Instead, learn how to avoid the wreckers at creditwreckers.com. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
No, it's more like a... Stop, everyone stop, time out.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. There it is again, La Viña Man. Sensational from Mbappe. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. There's a stupendous goal. A very big argument that he is the best player on the planet.
Let's do this thing. You ready to go?
It's Hollywood's biggest,
night.
Oh boy, this is just incredible.
The Oscars, live, Sunday.
What you have offered me is a true gift.
Featuring the most anticipated performances of the year from sinners and K-pop demon hunters. Yeah. Conan O'Brien hosts.
This is a dream come true.
The Oscars, live Sunday on ABC and Hulu.
It's an amazing game. This thriller.
Outside, Isaac Mattson. The righty is the new Pirates pitcher, taking over for Jose Urquidy. 2-0. Look at the numbers for Mattson. It's got to be cool for him. Born in Erie, Pennsylvania. You go to the University of Pittsburgh. Now you have a chance to make a huge impact on the Pirates.
Yeah, and when he does, there's going to be a lot of money he's going to have to waste there for tickets, too. It's a good and bad thing you got to think of, because then all of a sudden you got to tell your friends, hey, listen, you know, I still got to pay the tax on those tickets, big guys. Like, here we go. So that's the only thing I'd be worrying about. Getting up there is one, and then, hey, you know, bleacher seats aren't bad either, guys.
Cabrera charge into that one, but it'll stay in for Garcia. That ends the inning. Quick work for Mattson. Go to the fifth. Power and pitching so far. Yankees 3-0.
Let's do this thing. You ready to go?
It's Hollywood's biggest night.
Oh boy, this is just incredible.
The Oscars, live, Sunday.
What you have offered me is a true gift.
Featuring the most anticipated performances of the year from sinners and K-pop demon hunters. Yeah. Conan O'Brien hosts.
This is a dream come true.
The Oscars, live Sunday on ABC.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
I do my Sunday dreaming, oh yeah, and all my Sunday scheming, every minute, every hour, every day. I want a Sunday kind of love.
NWSL Sundays on ESPN and streaming on the ESPN app.
That's right. I'm getting in shape for the Oscars. And I'm not the only one.
We're on a mission.
Come on, just 12 more miles. Let's go.
Just play the game.
People's Choice Award won a marathon last week.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1 yard line, fourth down. We call timeout. You want Philly?
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season.
And Max Fried has looked exceptional so far tonight. 6 strikeouts through 4 innings of 1 hit ball. Andy Rodriguez steps in to start the 5th. There's a breaking ball. Shade inside. New Yankee left fielder is Duke Ellis, taking over for Randall Grichuk. And another birthday boy, not just Aaron Boone. Your B-Boss, 25 years old today. He's at second.
25. Oh, good age. Good age, 25. Happy birthday.
Where were you at 25?
I was getting ready. It was the year I got called up, I think, that year, if I'm not mistaken, yes.
It's a special year.
May 23rd. Still trying to figure out life a little bit.
Here's Jake Bird. Getting hot for the Yankees. The pitch count is creeping up towards 65, Todd, which is exactly where the Yankees want Fried to be.
Yeah, to get 5 innings out of him, or, you know, close to it. Around 65 pitches. He's at 61 right now. This might be his last batter, but fortunate enough for the Yankees, this is a really good sign as he moves forward into spring training.
2011 Cincinnati Reds, 25 years old. Special year.
It was. Kick-started my career.
Fly ball, left field, chases Ellis back to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Andy Rodriguez, a wall scraper to put the Pirates on the board. And naturally, that's how it happens. You come into the game, Duke Ellis, you have a home run robbery attempt.
Of course. That was really high. It's just one of those pitches. That's probably the worst pitch he's thrown today. Looked like it was out over. They're trying to go out, and they came in. It just timing was perfect. Look at him go for that. Wind kind of took that ball way back into left center field. Needed a split second to find that ball, but yes, nonetheless, a home run.
Tyler Callahan takes a strike.
He went a long way to get there. I think if he was under there, he would have had a really good shot of robbing that one. Yeah. It's like I went one way and the ball went the other. What happened?
Thought he had it.
Oh, that was filthy right there. Back-to-back breaking balls. One stayed up a little bit on the outer half. That one out over. Now as a hitter, you're like, man, left on left. No, it's his last batter here. So what is he going to throw here?
Fried's got everything working. 1-2. What Aaron Boone must be thinking. Yeah, nice to have Max Fried in this form right now. One, two. Lost that one.
That was interesting right there. Got Aaron off his chair there, so we'd love to see what happened there. Just he came off wrong, maybe it was footing, but he looks fine.
Shrugs it off, and here's Fried's 2-2.
Comes back with 95, so let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, just something. Yeah, that was on him. There's nothing I can do. Booney was like, oh, what are we doing here?
That's an elite bubble for Aaron Boone, nonetheless. Max Fried's brilliant day is done. Pitching change. Yankees up 3-1.
There are more allergens floating inside your home than outside. Introducing Clorox Pure Allergen Neutralizer, a daily air spray developed with allergists that neutralizes allergens before they become allergies.
Get your popcorn ready.
She's strong. She's physical.
March Madness begins March 18th on ABC, ESPN, and streaming on the ESPN app.
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas, here. Intensity coming in hot, here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Next time someone asks you if you want your burger with crispy onions or slivered ones, if you prefer 2 juicy quarter-pound patties or 3 slices of cheese, just say yes. The Big Arch, the most McDonald's burger yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Pollen in your way?
Allergies on a hike? Great. Plus, the risk of brain fog. But we've got Allegra.
Allegra delivers fast, powerful allergy relief with no brain fog due to drowsiness. Discover Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
It's an amazing game. This thriller. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. The very big argument that he is the best player on the planet.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag,
this drip right here,
and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that, man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Jake Bird comes on for Max Fried. And just getting a piece. Tyler Callahan keeps it alive. Bird's numbers, he came over that rough start with the Yankees, but everything you hear about his offseason and the arm that Jake Bird has, they have high hopes for him this year.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking for him to come in and be one of their better relievers at the time. And you're seeing it. He's coming in for Max right now as he comes in with a 2-2 count. It's got to be tough to do that as well. But, yes, he's got that really good sweeper. They're looking for that to stay under control with that sinker as well. So he's just one of those guys. They're looking for a lot out of him. You know, it's time now. It's the next year. Time to move on, get better, and, you know, seeing him out there healthy, you know, putting on that uniform. We'll see what happens as we move forward this year. But they're looking for him to come in, be one of their better relievers.
And Manuel Valdez rolls over at foul. It must be nice to have a blank canvas for Jake Bird. He was that rubber arm in the Rockies bullpen. Every day he was out there. A new team, new year. One and one. Valdez line to first his first time. Rice made a ranging stab. Rice, this one's foul, and 1-2.
As you see there, he's throwing 3 sweepers, curveballs. That's his most effective pitch. He'll throw that until the cows come home. So he's one of those guys. He's got that sinker in his bag, but again, that's the one pitch he's going to go after is that sweeper, and he can throw that anytime, any place.
Let's see if he goes with it here. 1-2. The curve, a good one.
So you see that pitch there. See, he didn't catch it well. Like, that's one of those pitches where on the ABS challenge, like, maybe that did cross his knee. So it's one of those times where do you use that late in the game? Like, hey, listen, yeah, it looked funky the way I caught it, but I would love to see the replay on a pitch like that as they move forward, just in case, you know, it did cross the knee, because those happen all the time.
There's strategy now. You only get the couple. When do you use them? Henry and Bird look to get on the same page. Two and two on Valdez. Pitch. Runner goes. Got him. Throw through. Nice save by DeYoung. Last-ditch effort. Stolen base for Callahan.
And he had such a good jump, too, right there. Almost got him right in the face, too. He was coming up from his slide. So nice catch. As you see this replay, fastball by him. Came up, didn't get that good of a grip. Oh, it just went right over his head. That's where you stay down and wait. But, oof. Good steal. Nice pitch, get the strikeout.
We just got a catcher's interference, E2.
Oh.
No strikeout. So Valdez aboard. They heard that. Sounded like a foul tip, but clipped the mitt.
Yeah, and it looked like the ball came out of his glove kind of funky too, so got a little rally going here for the Pirates.
That's nasty.
Absolutely. That pitch started on the outside half, landed about 2 feet off the plate. As a hitter too, you got to be shaking your head like, man, back-to-back sweepers, I can't see that.
When that comes in, does that look like a fastball on the outside corner?
It definitely does. It's one of those pitches now. Like when you were a hitter back then, usually you could see the dot on the ball for a breaking pitch. Now the sweeper comes into play. You can't see it whatsoever. You got to see that pop off of his hand.
Birds 0-2. Beautiful pitch, strike 3.
So that's the frustrating part about a hitter. You swing at 2 balls and then he throws one right down the plate. He walked back to the dugout like, man, wasted that at bat, but really good. Good offering there by Bird.
Sweeper, swing and miss. Sweeper buckles the knees as well. Dominic Fletcher, 2 on, 1 out. Grounder to first. Can the Yankees turn 2? Low throw. They'll take the 1. 2 down. Runners at the corners.
Nice play over there by Rice. Just came up a little bit. As a fielder, you're taught as you field the ball on your backhand, going towards stacking, you want to stay low. Stay low to the ground. As you come up, your arm angle comes up. You kind of throw a little lollipop over to second base. Nice play by Paul Young.
Veteran shortstop. Make sure the Yankees get the 1 out. Back to the top of the order, and Billy Cook. And Bird's got that sinker. Upper 90s as well. What do you do on Thanksgiving, Todd? You cook Bird.
You definitely do. Here's a good pitch right there. A little two-seam action on the inner half. Listen, you don't like to hear that as a pitcher. You know, that means you're getting hit around a little bit. But again,
No
yes.
way. 2-1. Bird to Cook.
And he has that natural top to bottom sinker too. That one that doesn't, it's a runner, the one that comes in on right-handers. This one is top to bottom, so it looks good and then falls right down to the plate. Gets over the top of it here.
Bird searching for that command. Bases loaded, 2 out.
And you might have these situations during the year, so it's not the worst thing to see how he can get out of this. You know, we're at 17 pitches, but still, these situations will arise.
And you have the top prospect in all of baseball, Connor Griffin. Bases loaded, 2 out. A nice spot for Griffin as well.
Definitely, and he's got 2 different speeds to these sweepers and curveballs too. So that one, a little bit more of a sharper slider-ish. See if he goes back to that sweeper, takes a little more off, see if he can get him out in front. There it is.
0-2.
You know, as you come up as a youngster too, you know how good you are. You're getting all this praise. And then you come in and face a guy like Jake Bird, or you see a sweeper curveball that you haven't seen before. Yeah, sometimes it's not fair, but that's that calling. Welcome to the big league. So 2 in a row.
Air inside, and Henry wants a review. We've had 2 borderline reviews tonight.
This one looked like it went around the plate. I don't know if it caught the edge, though.
Cause confirmed to the ball.
Yeah.
New York has 1 challenge remaining.
You know, in a situation like that, I guess bases loaded, 0-2 count. That one was a little too far in, but again, might as well give it a try here in spring training. In the game, I think you got to be a little more precise, like you said.
1-2. Hard hit, fair ball down the line. Connor Griffin bringing him home. 2-run score, and the top prospect in all of baseball ties the game at 3.
Yeah, we talked about this kid. It looked like he was waiting for that sweeper again. Would have liked to seen this pitch off the plate, get him to chase a little bit more with a 1-2 count. And if this is the spark they need for Pittsburgh too, with the way they've been playing. He can run. Oh yeah. Nice looking kid right there.
He's got the tools, and he ends Jake Bird's night Angel Chivi was warming second and third, 2 out in a tie game in the 5th.
Next time someone asks you if you want your burger with crispy onions or slivered ones, if you prefer 2 juicy quarter-pound patties or 3 slices of cheese, just say yes. The Big Arch, the most McDonald's burger yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Do not ask me how much longer.
How much longer, mamacita?
Bambi?
What do we do?
No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together, hand in hand, on a Disney cruise.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes. No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey there, everybody. Gotta get something off my chest real quick. Recently, it seems like I've been talking, but no one's listening. Been thinking about getting a therapist, a mind wrangler, feeling hurt, or someone really listens to what I have to say.
Buddy, I hear ya. And look here on ZocDoc, 15, 10, 20 therapists, take insurance. Got a guy straight to the point. No.
Tickets for all 2026 Yankees home games are on sale at Yankees.com. This season's home schedule includes some great promotional giveaways. It's highlighted by interleague games against the Dodgers and the Cardinals, as well as the annual Subway Series games against the Mets. More information, get your 2026 Yankees tickets and visit Yankees.com today. Second and third, 2 out, and Angel Chivi, Todd.
Here he is. They're looking for big things from him, too. Understand he's got that very hard throwing fastball, but he needs something to counter off that, too. We know about the ERA with the Rockies. We've heard about it before. The fastball does get hit. It just needs a little more movement. The last time we saw him throw, that fastball did get hit. It got hit hard. It gave up a homer. But again, it's somebody that if he can pinpoint and control his spots where he's throwing it and not just throw it as a fastball and think he can get it by people, I think he's going to be better off.
When your fastball is straight, could it be 110, 115? Big league hitters would get it.
No doubt. Doesn't matter the speed.
0-2.
Like there, the slider, that equalizer. That's a really good pitch. I think he understands. He might have left that one over just a little bit. To a younger hitter, he might get away with it. But again, find a way to be under control and hitting your spots. 0-2 count. We'll see what he wants to throw here and where he throws it.
0-2 on Henry Davis, the catcher. Just missed that changeup this time.
Yeah, very good pitch. It's his best secondary pitch, too. So you live in there. Now you got him thinking inside. Maybe come outside with a pitch. Maybe try and get that fastball away.
Yankees looking for the Colorado tandem to escape the 5th. Bird. Now Chivi. Relieving Max Fried, who was excellent today. Couple inside. And now 1-2. Goes outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 in scoring position. Oh, that barely missed. So Henry wants it.
This one's going to be close. He was setting up inside and caught it outside.
Moment of truth.
Cause confirmed the pitch is the ball. New York is out of challenges.
That's it. So you got to, he's a young catcher too, so you got to understand your zone too. He wants it because he wants to get out of the inning. any doubt, you don't do it.
Three-two. Ooh. The oomph behind the plate. Jacob Metz took one.
You know, I talked about this a while ago when I used to play. Why are umpires always set up on the inner part of the plate when a catcher goes outside? They said that's the least amount of times foul balls will hit you in the mask. And lo and behold, he set up inside, and that ball still got him in the mask.
You never know. Another 3-2. What a fight here, Henry Davis.
Yeah, he seems to be on every pitcher. There's nothing better feeling than that right now as a hitter. He's on the changeup, on the slider. See if he tries to gas him up here.
Does he go with the heat? 3-2. Chuvi comes home. Did go with it. Chopper foul. It's a former #1 overall pick. And a guy with a top arm looking to harness it. What gives on 3-2?
Oh, we got him.
That's scary.
Got my man Beasley over there. He's my third base coach with the Rangers. Oh, man. He's all right. Hey, one thing about Mr. Bees, man, that guy can sing, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
He took it like a champ.
Yeah, it's scary over there. It's one of those things where you want to be as close to the third base runner as possible to let him know about what's going on, and the runner at second. But there's been a couple foul balls down there. Bees, back up a little bit, big fella.
3-2. Jolted. Left center. Ellis back. Oh, what a catch. For the Duke. That ends the inning. That's Strands 2. Duke Ellis, who nearly robbed a homer before. No robbery this time. Just an excellent play to end the inning for Chavi.
Grabs the rebound, pushes it ahead, finds the open man, he puts it up, scores!
New customers get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bets don't win. FanDuel, play your game.
Shake it, time and ring and go and get yourself a whistle and blow. I just wanna holler when my soul feels free. Now blow.
New Balance, we got now.
We got that fresh look, open book. Anything is possible, yeah, we are bringing it now. We're feeling good, we're feeling good, we're feeling good, we're feeling
good. Baseball and community go hand in hand. And with Pitch, Hit, and Run, you can make a lasting impact. Register to showcase the foundational skills of young athletes from your local community in the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball, known as Pitch, Hit, and Run. Make an impact today. Pitch, Hit, and Run. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
Called a young homer to lead off the third. A mammoth shot. A nice rip against Isaac Mattson, who starts his second inning.
Yeah, he took a 2-1 fastball over the left field wall. Yeah, veteran guy, finding ways. Put a little pressure on Mr. Boone over there, Mr. Birthday Boy.
The Young behind 0-2. Did he go? No, 1-2. Must be so hard for a manager.
Nope, he didn't. No, it's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be the toughest day as you bring guys in. And I remember like it was yesterday, you know, the times where you had a feeling, maybe I'm making the team, maybe not. The one time I kind of knew because I was one of the last ones to get called in, so I guess they took the guys early and kind of told them, hey, you got the boot. But it's an incredible feeling once you do get the call up out of spring training, and it's a tough feeling when you don't because you're like, all right, I got some more work to do. And here he is in the third inning here. Got a 2-1 fastball right down the heart of the plate. Cranked that out to left. Way back at George Steinbrenner Field. That must have felt really good for him.
On 3-2, DeYoung dials it back. Jack, you had a chance to talk to General Manager Brian Cashman. The state of this infield, Yankees, their bench coming into shape.
Yes, Emmanuel, I asked Brian a bunch of questions about the roster and, of course, how that four-man bench will eventually be assembled. As we see DeYoung lift this one to left field, this will not be a home run. This is staying in the ballpark. And obviously, there's a couple weeks left before the season opener, so Brian Cashman is not going to say exactly what the bench is because the Yankees don't know. I will say this. I think we can safely say Goldschmidt and Rosario are on this team. So now you've got 2 spots left, and you put people in the mix like Grichuk and Escara and Schumann and Cabrera and Dominguez. So I asked Brian Cashman, are you comfortable not having the third catcher, which they had last year with J.C. Escara? And he said, listen, that's something that we have to sit down and discuss. He would love for Ben Rice to focus on first base. Interestingly enough, Rice hasn't caught at all yet this spring training, so that's part of that whole dynamic. I asked him about Randall Grichuk, who got a couple of at-bats in this game, and he said, hey, he's here to compete. We obviously signed him for a reason, but he's here to compete for a spot. You look at someone like Max Schumann. I spoke to him the other day. He plays 6 different positions, so there's versatility there that is a benefit for him. Cabrera has an option left and hasn't played a lot yet in spring training, got a few innings in tonight. What happens in that regard? Cashman spoke about Dominguez guys at the beginning of spring training and made it sound like, listen, this is a kid who needs to play every day, so perhaps a major league roster spot is not in the offing for him at the beginning of the season. So we'll see. And then some other housekeeping work. Not surprisingly, 2 players, Spencer Jones and Elmer Rodriguez, both reassigned to minor league camp with the Yankees. There was probably never really a thought that either one of them would go north with the team or actually go west. They open in San Francisco. So both optioned to AAA, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre.
Some great stuff from Jack there. Jack, do you get the sense with Max Schumann, you mentioned him in the same vein as Oswaldo Cabrera, could he be making this team?
Well, you look at somebody who the Yankees have on their 40-man roster. I mentioned the versatility. 6 different positions this guy can play. Now, the offensive numbers haven't matched the defensive numbers. When I talked to Schumann yesterday, he said, I'm best in the middle of the infield. And if you look at the defensive metrics, last year he was a +8 defensively, outs above average. And I think Todd will love this story. I said to him, where does your versatility come from? He grew up in Kalamazoo, Michigan with his dad as his Little League coach. His dad changed the defense every 2 innings. Get every kid a shot at every position.
I gotta love that, Todd. Gotta love this night at Steinbrenner Field. Rolling on. Yankees and Pirates knotted at 3.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer and a string trimmer so smart it loads the line with the push of a button. Find an Ego retailer near you.
So many in-network doctors on ZocDoc. Mom!
Mom, we need you to focus. Can Abby come over for a play date?
Dr. Anderson had me back at home in no time. Nope.
Mom, stay with me. We need snacks. And liquid stat. I left my water bottle at school.
Really? Dr. Vassell is comforting and didn't rush me. And he can see me today. Booked.
We're losing.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.
American Idol can change my life, and I'm ready for it.
I love singing. I love getting on the stage.
The excitement. I love the pressure of it.
We're making dreams come true.
Thank you.
American Idol, new Monday on ABC.
Next time someone asks you if you want your burger with crispy onions or slivered ones, if you prefer 2 juicy quarter-pound patties or 3 slices of cheese, just say yes. The Big Arch, the most McDonald's burger yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here.
Virtue also.
Intensity coming in hot. Here. Wild turns, clappers, and Saturday snipers. All here. All the excitement hitting us live here. Old school and new school in multi-view right here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Angel Chavi was ready to go. Well, you got a pitch clock violation, and it's 1-0 to start the top of the 6th inning. Tied Yankees and Pirates. Moments ago, Randall Grichuk, who exited the game for Duke Ellis, his Yankee debut in the books in spring training. Jack Curry caught up with him. Jack?
I know it's only a spring training game. I only know it's 2 at-bats, but you got the opportunity to put on the Yankee pinstripes today. How would you describe that initial experience?
I would say the Yankee pinstripes hit a little differently. You know, it's such history behind the pinstripes, and it feels different putting it on. That's for sure.
Yankees signed you a couple of weeks ago. There's a couple of weeks left until opening day. What do you need to accomplish to prove to them that, hey, I need to be part of this 2026 team?
Just get my legs under me, get back in baseball shape, get some at-bats, and, hopefully, find the barrel and just hit the ball hard. I think that's all I can control, and, that's what I find success in, hitting the ball hard. So, I feel like if I can do that sometime before camp, hopefully that opens their eyes.
One of your calling cards and one of the things they spoke about was your success against left-handed pitching. In your career, what is it, obviously you're a right-handed hitter, but what is it also about your success against lefties that you would trace it to?
Obviously, you can see the ball better. It's coming cross-sided, but I think just playing the game with them. I think I have a good understanding of what they're trying to do to me. I think I know my strengths and weaknesses at the plate and can kind of play into that and kind of play in their brain a little bit, and it's allowed me to have some success.
Aaron Boone said that you had been on their radar for a while, but it took some time to finally get to a deal. What's that like for you as a player, as there's a level of uncertainty in the offseason?
Yeah, free agency is not as fun as everybody thinks it is. It's a kind of a waiting game. Obviously, the corner outfielders are kind of the last to go, but it was one of those things that we stayed in contact, and I rolled the dice, kind of waited into camp a little bit to kind of see how things played out, and then finally the itch got too good, and I said I want to get back out there. It's a great organization, obviously a team that expects to be in the postseason, expects to be in the World Series every year, and I love the opportunity, and thankful I'm here.
You said the pinstripes hit differently. You have hit against the pinstripes and the road grays very well in your career. 18 home runs in 68 career games against the Yankees. What's the best thing you ever heard from a Yankee fan or a fellow Yankee about the fact that you torched the Yankees throughout your career?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of jokes about that. When I signed and got here, I heard a lot of jokes about it. But no, it's something different about playing at Yankee Stadium. The lights shine a little bit brighter. The fans are a little bit louder. It's a little more intense, and I feel like that brings out the best in players. And yeah, I've always loved playing there, and hopefully get to play on the home side now.
Great stuff, Jack. Randall Grichuk, Yankee debut. First look in the pinstripes. Todd, he mentioned the light shining brighter at Yankee Stadium. You got to see it from the visiting side. Then you became a Yankee in 2017. What is there to that?
Listen, I growing up, I went to a lot of Yankee games, So for me, fortunate enough to be in the stands too to watch it.
Hi, Bob. Who's going to get it? Bryce has got it. One away.
Yeah, so for me, fortunate enough to be part of 3 different ways. I was in the bleacher creatures a couple times. I couldn't wait as a visitor to get out there early, and I kept telling guys, get out there early. Roll call is unbelievable, and they do the roll call. It's great, and then all of a sudden I got traded over there. I'm like, what am I going to do here? I had no clue, so I pretty much came up with the Shooter McGavin kind of, like, shooter. That was my little thing. So it does. It hits different when you put them on. There's just there's something about it. It's go time. You want to do well.
Up the middle and through for a base hit for Callahan. It's first to third for Flores, and the Pirates are set up against Chivii. You think about becoming a Yankee, going out there for the roll call the first time. Did it come to you in the moment?
No, I was thinking about it. So for me, everybody has their little niche. So I didn't want to be too much, but I didn't want to just wave my hand like a lot of guys did. So I kind of found my little way there, and that's what I did. So yeah, it's differently. When you put the jersey on, it's go time. It's the feeling of I want to perform, I want to do great. Let's go and let's enjoy the moment. And that's every time you stepped into the locker room. It was, hey, I got to show up today, and I got to show out. And you had a lot of people there watching, put a performance on.
First and third, and Manuel Valdez behind 0-1. Roller. Bebas thinks better of it. Run comes home. An RBI grounder for Valdez, and the Pirates in front.
Yeah, a couple little C&I single there. One rolled over. First and third, you want to hit the ball to the right side, make them make a play, and decide what they want to do. But again, Chivii gives up another run. These young Pirates finding ways to do things.
Jostis and Garcia, 1 for 2, single strikeout. JOHNOSTINSIN. That's why his nickname is the password.
It's a great password. I'm sure a lot of people are using it in Pittsburgh.
Wait, that's the way I wrote it. That's a phonetical. Oh, 0-2. Got him. Chivii whips out the slider. And Dent is out of further trouble in the 6th inning. Gorgeous night in Tampa.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer and a string trimmer so smart it loads the line with the push of a button. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Assemble your friends. Assemble your family. Assemble your universe. Marvel Assemble.
Hey there, everybody. Gotta get something off my chest real quick. Recently, it seems like I've been talking, but no one's listening. Been thinking about getting a therapist, a mind wrangler, feeling hurt, or someone really listens to what I have to say.
Buddy, I hear ya. And look here on ZocDoc, 15, 10, 20 therapists, take insurance. Got a guy straight to the point, no small talk.
No, I see a 4-star, 4-5-4. How about a 5-5-5?
There you go, 5 stars. Got a guy. Don't just listen, make it really feel like you're being heard.
Sold.
You've got options.
Love you, buddy.
Download the ZocDoc app today.
The United Football League on ESPN is back. New teams, new rules, and more access inside the action. This is Football Reimagined. The United Football League returns March 28th on ESPN.
Yankees to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning a couple of innings ago. Max Fried came out after an excellent day, 6 strikeouts, and Jack Curry standing by with Max. Jack?
Max, you look at tonight's outing, I would give it the headline, efficiency and effectiveness. You retire 12 of the 14 batters you faced. Just what's your takeaway?
From the last time to this time, definitely a lot sharper. Wanted to be a little bit more focused on my process, and in spring training, you come in with a goal and you try to execute it, and I was really happy to be able to walk away and feel like I executed what I wanted to.
During the broadcast, Aaron Boone joined our crew and talked about being really happy with your cutter and your slider. What was your thoughts on those 2 pitches?
Definitely something that, look, I got a lot of pitches, and sometimes you can't throw them all in an outing, especially when you go 2-3 innings. So trying to find lanes and reasons to throw certain pitches just to be able to get the practice with them, to get more familiarity, and with that comes confidence.
You bring up a very interesting point that you do have so many weapons that you want to use during the season. You've got to make sure you have them all as sharp as possible. Just what is that process like for you?
It's day to day. I mean, like anything in this game, we got a lot of games, a lot of time out here, and you just got to do with what you have that day. So it's a lot of trying to be very honest with yourself, a lot of communication, and being able to make the adjustments.
When we watch Max Fried pitch, the word that leaps to mind for me is precision. Your second to last pitch tonight was not precise. It was the one, right, you're laughing. Yeah. What exactly happened on that pitch there?
We've been having some pitch comm issues, I guess, for the last couple games, and I wasn't able to give the pitch to Peyton, and he kept calling him, and it wasn't the pitch that I wanted, and the time started running out, and I figured that he was going to call the next pitch, and then I'd be able to do it while I was winding up, and he kind of looked at me wide-eyed, and I didn't want to have a situation where I threw something that he didn't know was coming, so I just decided to just toss the ball away and not have to worry about it, and just take the ball and go to the next pitch.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Final question. You probably have 2 more outings left before the season begins. Just what's left on your checklist?
Keep getting sharper. I got the ability to go out here and not really care about stats, so just being able to go out there and making sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure I'm ready, so when I take the ball in the first week of the season that we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, great stuff, Jack, and not caring about stats. That's why you look at a spring training line. Max Fried was great with the line tonight, but you never really put too much stock into it.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, it's something he knows. He understands where he's at in life and in baseball. So working on a few things is great. He even tried working on just throwing a pitch before it was even called. So maybe a little too much there, joking around. But he looked really good today. That cutter, once again, inside on right-handers is devastating. Backdoor breaking pitches. Yeah, he was on today. And I think Booney saw that and was just being precautious, like, all right, let's just get him out of here. I don't care what the count is.
Speaking of live lefty arms, Mason Montgomery is the new Pirates pitcher. Remember him from Tampa Bay. Bellinger on the ground, a second. Valdez for the second out. Montgomery can generate those ground balls, 2 of them so far.
Yeah, another product of Tampa. It seems like anybody that's there or comes over there as a pitcher turns into one of these most elite pitchers you're going to see. They develop them well. They find ways. They find their niche, and they find a way to make them, the best that they can be. So, yeah.
If you were a GM and you got a call from Tampa Bay asking about a pitcher, you hang up?
I don't know what to do, man. I mean, listen.
Oh, man. Giancarlo Stanton. Want the exit velo on that one.
Yeah, that's going to be really high, too. He's in rare form, man. This is beautiful. They'll probably get a pitch runner in there for him. Fastball. Montgomery's lucky he didn't get underneath that one. Short and sweet to the baseball for the young kids out there. You don't need a big swing. These guys are monsters. All you got to do is touch them.
The oohs and ahs after that swing from an announced crowd of 8,955. Excellent crowd at Steinbrenner Field. Shade under 9,000. Stanton still out there. 1-1.
That's 99 left on left.
It's a nightmare.
And here's the thing, it looks so easy, effortless.
'99 again. And what's funny about Montgomery's 99, this is a starter. And when he was converted to the pen, a little more free and easy, letting loose, he jumped from 92 to 100. 8 miles an hour.
See, they need, when I used to play, if I batted fourth and they put me to like the 8th spot, my number should have went up too, but it never did. Unfortunate.
Lay back a little bit more, looser out of the 8th spot.
Or vice versa, bat
Right.
8th and move up. You know, but for pitchers, it's amazing to think the technologies and the stuff they have now to make them throw harder. It seems impossible, but it always happens.
99 again, 2-2. McMahon, Valdez trying to turn 2. Oh, there were 2 outs. 2 outs on a forced play. We go to the 7th inning. It's 4-3 Pirates.
That same bold Louisiana flavor y'all love about our chicken?
Get this in your eyes.
Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better.
Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Hit the road, Jack.
Hello to Sargento 100% natural American cheese. Taste the difference of 100% natural American cheese.
And don't you come back no more.
Sargento, a promise you can taste. Assemble your friends. Assemble your family. Assemble your universe. Marvel Assemble.
Another live arm on for the Yankees, 7th inning. Coming over from the A's, Osvaldo Bido. Last month, Yankees claimed him off waivers. And Dominic Fletcher set to lead off in the 7th. Bido, another guy, Todd, looking to harness it.
Yeah, and these waiver claims, it's very hard to make teams off waivers. You got to have a really good spring, but again, there's a bunch of these guys, these in-between guys for the Yankees to really take a deep look at. You can find a way to get outs here and work a little magic here. It could have an opportunity. Love to be a fly on the wall in some of these meetings here.
Oh,
just to see what they were thinking about. I remember some coaches coming up to me, some that liked me. They said, "Hey, man, listen, wish you were in these meetings so you can either speak up for yourself or, you know, take a turn on not saying a word." So,
what an intel you could gather. clinging to that wall. Defensive changes for the Yankees as well. And Manuel Tejeda takes over at third. Seth Brown is a first baseman. Cole Gabrielson over in right. And Cam Troyer is a new center fielder for Aaron Boone. Good breaking ball. Just missed. Two. Another one. Jacob, Mets have a night.
Spring training form too, back to back there with the ball hitting his mask. Wake up.
Can't happen this early. Just spring training. Two. Sinking. Oh, Gabrielson tests it out. That's how it always happens in baseball.
What a play here. Let's see as this ball. What a play. You're taught to go back. First step back. The ball was sinking down. What a beautiful play by him.
That's a cross up on that slider. Oh, 0-2. P.J. Hilson, after taking over in right field, takes strike 3. It's a nasty sinker from Bideau.
The batter's challenging to call a strike.
Another review, Todd.
Yeah, a little two-seam action on the outer half. Let's see. Oh, my.
Cause confirmed, pitch is a strike. Pittsburgh has 1 challenge remaining.
Challenge revoked.
Yeah, that one right there. That's a pitch you should be able to drive. See, that's the embarrassing part about the whole thing. If you're wrong, especially that bad, you got to put your head down. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a pitch where you're just confused.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Kind of looked at him and said, what is that?
Yeah, this is the beauty of being a top prospect in baseball. Some of the veterans start to shuffle out. 7th inning, fresh up. Big cracks. Rips foul.
And you can see his swing. It's a great approach. He's not that big of a leg kick. Gets his foot down. That old less is more kind of adage. He's just one of those guys where he looks like he belongs. And that's the eye test right there. His swing is very nice. He's not trying to do too much. He understands an account where he is, ready to hit and in control. He can let it loose a little bit. And as I say that, he swings out of the zone. Isn't that how it always goes?
It always goes. Especially when you have a slider like that.
And it brings you back to life. And that's the humbling part about the whole thing. But he puts numbers up every time he's played so far. Some sort of number to make the Pirates think, yeah, this is one of our guys here moving forward.
2-2. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, Bideau's going to challenge.
Yeah, we have none left. See, like that right there, that looked like a strike to me. I don't look like it went right. It was on the plate for sure. Just a matter of whether it was down.
What a pitch. Sinker with oomph. 2 strikeouts on the inning for Vito. Letting it loose, letting it rip. Time to stretch.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage. This audition is the first page of my story.
I believe in myself.
I could do this.
I belong here.
Holy crap, I'm auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about.
That was impressive.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together, hand in hand, on a Disney cruise.
My name's RJ Decker. I'm a private investigator.
I am this close to proving it was a murder for hire. Do not go well.
RJ Decker, Tuesdays on ABC and stream on Hulu.
No, it's more like a Stop, everyone stop, time out.
Disney Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better. We'll travel hand in hand across this wonderland. So strike up the marching band, 'cause nothing can stop us now.
Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Fernandez again, laughing your mouth. Sensational from Mbappe. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. There's a stupendous.
We've done it, Mabel. We put this.
Kevin, I've spoken to a few Yankee officials since I've been in spring training, and the first thing they mention is how impressed they have been with the Yankees' young players, the prospects. You know these players as well as anyone. What's your overview on what you've seen this spring?
Well, I think anytime we send guys over from across the street, I think the first thing we just want them to act like professionals and carry themselves in a way that represents the organization well. And I think we haven't had any issues with that. I try to get feedback from some of the veteran players to make sure that the guys are staying in line, and the reports have been really good. And, the performance on the field has been good as well. And I think that's what we're looking for. We're looking for guys to treat it like any other game and just go out and compete, and hopefully they put up some numbers along the way.
I want to ask you for a few mini scouting reports. Let's start with Carlos Legrand. We've got everyone from Aaron Boone to Garrett Cole raving about that fastball and about that arm. Tell us about Legrand.
Going back off the field again, I mean, this guy has worked hard from the get-go, working on his English, just being a professional and continuing to grow. He challenges our pitching coaches on a daily basis with good questions to try to improve. And, we're just trying to tighten up, the secondary pitches and the control and make sure he's ready when the time comes.
Another young pitcher that has gotten a lot of attention, Elmer Rodriguez. What do you see in the future for him? What are some things he needs to work on?
Certainly a little more polished. He's a guy that's working on some new pitches and trying to establish how he's going to utilize them versus different batter hands. And he went pitching the WBC. Looked like he was off to a good start there. So keep it moving and just be ready for that starting job when it comes available.
The other day when Legrand, and Rodriguez were mentioned, Aaron Boone said, "Don't forget about Ben Hess." So we're not going to forget about Ben Hess. What has impressed you about Ben so far?
Since Ben got here, he's been one of the hardest workers we have in camp, and I think that, he's fresh out of college, not as much time in professional baseball as the other guys you mentioned, but I think being ready to prepare and compete on a daily basis is something that he's going to need to continue to do.
And then the one player you watch in spring training, and it looks as if he belongs with every move that he makes, it's George Lombard Jr. Already has a home run off Garrett Crochet this spring. That's a pretty good thing to have on your resume. What are the next steps for George to get himself closer to the major leagues?
Defensively, we think he's pretty ready. He's moving around the diamond a little bit just so that he can fill any holes that we have. Really good at shortstop, and I think that comes second hand to him, second nature. I think offensively, just being consistent, finding ways to attack different types of pitchers and doing things like that against Garrett Crochet certainly opens our eyes.
Appreciate it, Jack. And Jack, any more takeaways from Kevin Reese in your conversation?
I asked him a lot about the young players, Emmanuel, but do you know what was interesting to me? Kevin Reese told me that 24 of the 40 players on the Yankees' 40-man roster were in Tampa early. They got to Tampa before spring training to get themselves ready for the season, and Kevin just thought that was a tribute to who this team is, the goals that this team has, and he said that Aaron Judge, of course, is the leader of that, but Kevin goes back to his playing days and said, listen, I was a kid trying to make it with the Yankees, and I heard that Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada were showing up early, and he said, I knew I had to show up early. Reese had some time with the Yankees in 05 and 06, and guys, I remember talking to Derek Jeter early in his career, and he said that even though he was a first-round draft pick, he moved to Tampa because if coaches were evaluating him against another player, he wanted those coaches to have seen him every day. He wanted to take advantage of what the Yankees offer, and now we're seeing all of these players taking advantage of it. In addition to the 24 out of 40, Kevin said more than 100 players in the organization arrived in Tampa early to get ready for the season.
Yeah, Jack, and I was always the early guy too, and I think, you want to put your best foot forward. There was a lot of missed holidays there with Valentine's Day, but at the end of the day, listen, this is your livelihood. You want to get there early, you want to show out, and you want to get to know the guys a little bit. You want to get with the boys, and you want to hang out. It's your time to shine. You don't get many years, you don't get many opportunities, and if you could find a way to get in with one of the coaches, one of the hitting coaches, and, outperform somebody, so be it. I mean, you live in the Northeast. It's cold. It's tough to get outside, so you better get down there early to get prepared and get ready to go.
Yohan Ramirez takes over. And Jack, some consistency with the Yankees. It does help when you have all these familiar faces back for another year. Familiarity with one another when they show up early.
Yeah, and I think it's a mission. A team is on a mission, and it doesn't just start the day you play your first game. Todd knows this. He's been on clubs where it's starting from spring training. You're talking about what you're trying to accomplish, and I think the Yankees feel that way about last season, and you want to get in there early and do the work. And when Kevin told me about all these players showing up, I said, well, you need to have the coaches and the instructors. You can't have 3 coaches or instructors when you've got over 100 players. And he said the Yankees have done a good job of when they hire someone within their organization, they want the person to live in the Tampa area. They want that coach or that instructor to be able to be available year-round, to be part of nurturing and helping these players get better.
Jack, you talk about meetings too, and in these meetings, the coaches usually plan them out either before the day or after the day or what have you. And if you got a veteran guy, like for me, it was Scott Rowland, and I think Scott demanded your attention. And just of him walking in and his presence, him talking about we want to be the best first to third team, meaning when a ball's hit to the outfield, if you're on first, we want to get to third base. You know how big that is for a team, and the next batter up, a sac fly or a ground ball will get him in. Like little things like that, and it's like, you know what, the next day, I'm going to work on that. So if for the younger guys, and to have a guy and to have a guy with presence, like a guy like Scott Rowland or CC Sabathia, is truly remarkable. And you don't see that many veteran guys on these teams. You see a guy like Andrew McCutchen finally get picked up, just to name one for an example. So to have stuff like that and have guys like that in these meetings take off and kind of demand and command your attention is truly remarkable.
Paul DeYoung showing the power today, but that one's yanked foul.
Hey guys, can I hit you with one more lighthearted thing from Reese?
Sure.
Kevin Reese has a birthday in 2 days, and much like Aaron Boone in the past,
Reese is going to try and hit a home run on his 48th birthday, and that'll be Wednesday.
This one out to right, and it's put away by Wilson for the second out. I would love to watch that.
Definitely.
That attempt.
Now, does he have a surmount of tries? Like, can he just do 100 swings, or how many swings does he get?
That's a good question. I should have asked that. I will say that in Kevin's career, did not hit a major league home run. He was 5 for 13 with a couple of cups of coffee with the Yankees. Obviously had some home runs at the minor league level, but Boone didn't go for the home run on his birthday today. Said his shoulder has been barking. So even though he's done it in the past, birthday number 53 will pass without Aaron Boone trying to hit one over the fence. And come on, I think, Todd, take as many shots as you want. Take 10, 20, 40. If you do it, you do
put
it.
A time limit. Yeah, do it. Hey, listen, you got 10 minutes here. Get as many as you can get in.
Well, my question to Aaron Boone now would be, has he retired from the birthday home run, or will age 54 feature another crack?
No, you got to keep going. If you're standing, you got to keep going.
Popped up, will stay in play. Goodson over, out of play. This is Seth Brown, speaking of veterans in camp. Speaking of former athletics, he took over at first. Now he takes his first trip tonight. Todd, how many swings for you right now? Home run. 5, 10, 3?
Yeah, probably 5 to get loose, and then probably 10. Yeah.
Just misses 2 and 2.
I've been doing home run this last year. I did home run derby X, so there was a couple times where I popped a couple out really far. So I still got it in me.
Yeah.
There'll be a day where I can't do it, but
2 and 2. Brown stays alive. Yohan Ramirez looking to set down the side. And he will. Wilson, 2 putouts on the inning. Go to the 8th. Yankees down 1.
That's right. I'm getting in shape for the Oscars. And I'm not the only one.
We're on a mission.
Come on, just 12 more miles. Let's go.
Just play the game.
People's Choice Award won a marathon last week.
We've done it, Mabel. We put this into this.
When you connect with your inner animal, there's only one thing to do.
We party.
Rock a showstopper, flow, pop a head, knock a beat scholar. So it ain't face like,
How did he get a little crown?
That's your question?
From Disney and Pixar, it's time to answer the call of the wild. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG, now playing only in theaters.
RJ Decker, I'm a private investigator.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
You here to offer me another job?
Maybe we dive in together and find something that connects.
What happened to your eye?
It's complicated.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. And it is again, Lamine Yamal. Sensational from Mbappe. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. There's a stupendous goal. Very big argument that he is the best player on the planet.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag,
this drip right here,
and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that, man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Kyle Carr on the mound for the Yankees, beginning the 8th inning. Very exciting left-hand prospects. It's Nico Williams who took over at shortstop for Pittsburgh. 1-1. Look at those numbers. Number 13 overall prospect for the Yankees. A lot to like here.
Yeah, his fastball's been up to 97. He's got a hard-throwing left-handers. That's been the MO of today's game, these hard-throwing lefties. You can never get enough of those. Just out there trying to get a look, man. Anytime you can get a big league game, it's good stuff.
On the ground is short. Or Jackson just took over and guns down Williams for the first out. Hey, Ben, check out all the great Yankees content available on the Gotham Sports app, including game highlights, player interviews, and much more. You can also see episodes of streaming-only shows like Home Plate New York and The Story of My Number. Get it all now on the Gotham Sports app. It's amazing to consider that Kyle Carr is the 13th ranked prospect in the entire system when he was on virtually no radars. COVID back in 2020, he was undergoing Tommy John surgery, so no one was looking at him. He ended up at San Diego, but then had to transfer to junior college when he got off to a slow start. And here he is, possibly a couple of steps from the big leagues.
Yeah, 6'1", yeah, a little bit undersized, but still. Guy that just wants to get on the mound and do his best. You know, he's athletic, throws the ball hard, has a big sweep and breaking pitch too when he's facing lefties. Good luck like that.
Oh.
That slider's really nice. You get to see these guys coming in and it's like, oh man, sky's the limit for some of these guys. And to see another lefty out there, as we talked about, ERA's been down, he throws a lot of strikes. Guy that Aaron Boone's going to keep his eye on.
Wolf. That slider's impressive.
You know, you see a lot of guys come in here as we see this pitch. Left on left, and we said that's so hard to hit. I mean, you know, we see him, and it's like, what kind of nerves do some of these guys have? The Carr comes in here, and he says, you know what, just give me the ball. I'm just going to do what I do best, throw strikes, let my defense play, and that's what you've seen over these first two hitters.
Andy Rodriguez stays on. He was the only Pirate tonight to touch up Max Fried. Former Mets top prospect. Pirates landed him when they initially brought in David Bednar, and Joe Musgrove went from Pittsburgh to San Diego. Bednar, of course, now a Yankee. Rodriguez takes high 3-0. Shea down and in, so a 4-pitch walk, and Andy Rodriguez on for a second time tonight. You mentioned athletic, Todd. You look at that body frame of Kyle Carr, and it's easy coming out of the hand.
Yeah, definitely. Smooth as silk. You know, ball got away a little bit, but again, you got another lefty up at the plate. And he's back to throwing strikes. So it's a comfort level. I mean, listen, playing for one of the most prestigious teams in baseball, if not the world. So it's finding a way to be comfortable and finding a way of being yourself.
That gets away from Brown. Did it trickle into the dugout? It did. So Rodriguez takes second.
Yeah, just one of those that Brown kind of reached for the ball a little bit. Yeah, it happens. And of course, as you're the new guy coming in at first base, it finds the only hole in the dugout and it falls in there, makes the runner go to second.
So runner in scoring position for Gorson. 1-2. Duke Ellis now in center field for the Yankees. Troyer's moved to right. And Gabrielson, who made a spectacular play in right field, shifts over to left. That's a shade below the knees for Carr. Two. Patience from Gorson, 3-2. Lefty on lefty last time, a strikeout. And didn't get him to bite on that slider. 2 on, 2 out.
Some really good pitches right there. They were off, of course, but even better takes by the batter. So that's the focus as a younger guy. Sometimes you're going to hit the spot you want. If they don't swing, nothing you can do about it.
One 1-0 on Ross. The wholesale changes in spring training. Is Sean Ross, 26-year-old catcher. Strong spring so far. 4 for 9, a homer, 5 driven in. That was a healthy cut.
You know, one of those guys probably won't make the club out of spring training, but you got to feel good knowing going to minor league camp after this. Hey, listen, I can hang with these guys too. I belong. You know, it's just a matter of finding a way of a little luck and going out there and dominating.
It's tough to keep that perspective when you're young. It could work out. All timing based.
Yeah, and luck plays a big part. And I think if you could find a way to keep your mind right and understand, listen, your time will come. You know, why aren't they putting me up there? I feel like I've been doing everything I have to. Well, there's a lot more that goes to it. So.
I think just in Yankee camp, there are top prospects who have shown a lot. You know, could be on the outside looking in come opening day, but you never know when your number is called. Did he go? Yes, sir. 2-2. Back-to-back 2-out walks and an E1. Carr looking to set down the side. 2-2. Ross stays alive.
Really good. Another backdoor breaking pitch. He's got that firm fastball. It's one of those pitches where if you can find a way to get it on the inner half of the plate here, he's already looking in because of the breaking pitch.
So Ross gearing up for off speed. See what Carr has in the back pocket. 2-2. With the fastball, it's fisted to right, and that'll give the Pirates another. Rodriguez around to score. Ross comes through. He has an RBI double. And Pittsburgh extends the lead to 5-3.
And that was it. They wanted the fastball inside, left it out over. And this guy's been hot here. Look, he wants it just right down the plate there. Drives that fastball to right field. It looked like a promising inning there. A couple walks, and the next thing you know, the wheels kind of fell off here a little bit.
Well, Todd, it's always a 2-out walk. The precursor. To your point on Ross, he's got to be thinking, wow, 5 for 10 now, 6 RBIs, limited action this spring.
What else do I need to do?
Right. Here's Will Taylor. Got the fastball by him. Right back to Carr. Nice and easy to end the inning. RBI double by Ross. 5-3 Pirates. Yankees looking to strike back. Bottom 8.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes. Do not ask me how much longer.
How much longer, mamacita?
Bambi?
What do we do?
No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do this thing. You ready to go?
It's Hollywood's biggest night.
Oh boy, this is just incredible.
The Oscars, live Sunday.
What you have offered me is a true gift.
Featuring the most anticipated performances of the year from sinners and K-pop demon hunters.
Yeah!
Conan O'Brien hosts.
This is a dream come true.
The Oscars, live Sunday on ABC and Hulu.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together, hand in hand, on a Disney cruise.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. And it's again, La Piña. Sensational from Mbappe. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. There's a stupendous goal. Very big argument that he is the best player on the planet.
All you got to do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes.
No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yohan Ramirez out for his second inning, and Cole Gabrielson, who made a tremendous play in right field, his first crack, and grounds it to short. Williams cut in front of. Nice play by Goodson for the first out. Some news today, Tarek Skubal leaving the WBC, wants to stay on schedule for opening day with the Tigers. Made the one start, says he tried, but just couldn't. First to sign up for the 28 Olympics, whenever the next WBC is. Todd, interesting, wanting to maintain that regimen and routine ahead of opening day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can look at this two ways. He has an obligation to his team. They've made the playoffs the last couple years. He's been really dominant there. In his mind, maybe he thinks, listen, this could be the year for, the Detroit Tigers. But also, you're playing for, the USA on the front of your jersey, and I think that speaks volumes. So it's one of those things where, my opinion, I think you've got to find a way to make it work. These don't come around too often. I know he kind of brushes it off a little bit and talks like, hey, listen, I'll be the first one. Don't worry. But this is a big year for USA, man. This is an opportunity for them to come in and go and win the World Baseball Classic. You see these other countries, you see these teams, these kids or these athletes, they're crying after wins. I mean, they're crying just to move on or get a hit. So, I played for 3 different USA teams. I was in the last Olympics, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I had so much fun, and it's one of those things. If I can go back right now, I would. It was probably the best time playing baseball for me.
What was the best aspect to you putting on that uniform?
Just what it represents. Not only, where you're from, your family. You're playing for your country. It's, you think about, I have some family members that are, fighting overseas and, that are part of the Marines and stuff. And, it's not to that standard, but when you put the USA on, you think of those people and those men and women, and it's like I want to represent them too as well. So for me, it means a lot more for sure, and I know it does for a lot of these guys that are playing.
And think how much fun you were talking about. Some of the fan reactions. You have Junior Caminero, his celebration around the bases the other night. Everyone wants it right now.
You have the feeling it's going to come down to one of 3 teams: Japan, Dominican, and USA. There's a lot of other teams chomping at the bits, don't get me wrong, but if USA ends up playing the Dominican Republic again, I think I would give my left arm to come back and play in that game, just because of the crowd aspect, the noise, the atmosphere, and how electric it's going to be. Oh, man, there's going to be nothing better. I hope to see it happen, and, hope to see USA get back in there and win this thing.
And Todd, of course, you're part of our Yes family. Colleague Adam Ottavino with the 2-0 Team Italy group. So there is plenty of representation representing their country strong. Jack, interesting news about Tarek Skubal in the WBC.
If he really wrestled with that decision, and I understand both sides of it. This is a player who's he's looking at such a massive payday when he becomes a free agent. And we see the Pirates are going to throw the ball around a little bit here. An error on the pitcher. Yankees will end up with runners on the corners. I understand the pull and the tug of wanting to play for your country, as Todd just pointed out. I understand that you get paid by the Detroit Tigers, and they would rather you be healthy and ready to go for them in the season. But I think the fact that Skubal wrestled with it so much, Emmanuel, shows you what Todd was talking about. That once he got there, he thought about changing his mind. He was supposed to be one and done, and he really did think hard and long about whether or not he could stick around.
And when you see Aaron Judge, the captain of Team America, and he's hitting home, they feel bigger than they did a few years ago.
Yeah, and you're playing with the best in the world. Like there is nothing better. You come to the clubhouse, like, man, I get to talk to Bryce Harper's of the world, Kyle Schwarbers, Paul Skeens, like just to name a few, and and the captain. Like it's got to be a really good feeling.
So we just have to get you a spot somewhere, Todd. So somewhere on that team, they make the final.
Listen, I'll be in the bullpen. I'll coach any base, anything. I think they know that and understand it.
Is JoJo Jackson 1-2. Is also Giancarlo Stanton's spot of the order. What a night. 424-foot home run, a rocket single to left.
Yeah, if you're JoJo right now, it looks like Ramirez lost the feel of that slider sweeper kind of action. You're sitting dead red fastball, and if you're flipping over, you tip your cap and you move on. But that's the adjustments you make as a younger hitter. See if he can make one here.
Stays alive. It's Troyer off third. Sanchez off first after the E1. Jackson wave and a miss. There's the curve.
Yep, off the plate. That one had a little more bite to it. That was a nasty pitch. Looked like a strike coming out of the hands. But again, as he gets older and he understands the game a little bit, one of those where it wasn't a fastball, let me just take it. You know, they're trying to make you swing at it.
That'll do it for Yohan Ramirez. Leaves with first and third, 2 out. Yankees threatening.
It's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love.
NWSL Sundays on ESPN and streaming on the ESPN app.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
It's an amazing game. It's thriller. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. It's a very big argument that he is the best player on the planet. Get your popcorn ready.
She's strong. She's physical.
March Madness begins March 18th on ABC, ESPN, and streaming on the ESPN app.
BK, ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV.
So all out-of-market games, live or on demand, plus all your favorite sports on ESPN. We need to tell the people, Carl.
We're doing it right now.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. All out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in one place. Scratch cover.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the account and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. So already, Todd, we're on a Team America, United States, World Baseball Classic, Pride conversation. How about the captain, Aaron Judge, already making his imprint a couple of days ago? He has a sparkling defensive play tonight and a 2-run home run.
That's what he does. He's ready to rock. This is the guy leading USA. And fortunate for United States, this guy has been absolutely incredible. Man, it's just, there's some guys, him, Shohei Ohtani, a couple other Schwarbers. I mean, they don't miss a beat. They just don't. And good for him.
Rising to the stage, to the occasion. And also, Todd, kind of interesting, a concerted effort to be more ready. Now, you always want to be ready at this part of spring, but you're gearing up for opening day. It's like Judge already had his opening day.
No doubt, no doubt.
On a roller, that retires aside, and Bo Burrows comes on and makes quick work. Go to the ninth at Steinbrenner Field.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage. This audition is the first page of my story.
I believe in myself.
I could do this.
I belong here.
Holy crap, I'm auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about.
That was impressive.
She's strong. She's physical.
March Madness begins March 18th on ABC, ESPN, and streaming on the ESPN app.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
The NBA on ESPN and ABC is happening now. And right now, this season is unpredictable. The East is wide open, while the West challenges the Thunder. We know this rookie class is special. This MVP race is tight, And this crew is the best. So for Inside, Primetime, Showcase, Finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home.
American Idol can change my life, and I'm ready for it.
I love singing. I love getting on the stage.
The excitement. I love the pressure of it.
We're making dreams come true.
Thank you.
American Idol, new Monday on ABC.
38 seconds to go. Yankees' upcoming schedule. Wednesday's 2 weeks from opening day. Wouldn't you believe that? They start in San Francisco on the West Coast and take the journey north to Seattle. Come home for the home opener Friday, April 3rd against the Miami Marlins. Todd, I'm wondering, as a player, you get that West Coast trip out of the way with the first series.
Well, listen, they're going to have to go back there, of course.
Yeah.
There's another time. But to start that, I wouldn't mind that at all, honestly. Nice and fresh, ready to go. Get out there in the West Coast, get out there a day too early, and be ready to rock. They're going to be playing against some really good teams. This year, there's a bunch of really good teams. I'm really interested to see how Tony Vitello does over there, the new manager for the San Francisco Giants. I mean, coming from the college ranks now with the rah-rah kind of stuff, which I don't mind. I don't mind how excited they got and how crazy they got, but to a more professional team to kind of slow them down a little bit. I think he understands the game. I think they're going to be pretty good. Mariners are always there. Their pitching staff is top-notch. So Yankees are in for
talented Giants team. Then you think about Seattle. They were an inning away, essentially, from the World Series last year. You think about how things unfolded in Game 7. That was an exciting series at Toronto.
It really was. All last year was exciting. You saw teams that, you haven't seen play in the playoffs before. The totality of the playoffs last year was really incredible.
Carr starts the ninth with a strikeout.
Right to challenge you to call a
and
strike.
we'll have another review. I think this one might be outside.
Pitch is overturned. Pittsburgh
is.
has one challenge remaining.
Change up that kind of fell off the plate. There's a young man who knows his zone.
Shattered bat. Ibas for the first out. Another update. Roman Anthony's given Team USA a 5-0 lead with a 2-run homer.
Don't let USA get hot now. I mean, listen, they've played against some teams where they should have won. Now Mexico team who's pretty darn good. Don't let this team get hot.
They're hot, and I sold Roman Anthony short. It's a 3-run homer, not a 2-run homer. Speaking of that West Coast trip, Yankees will go back later in the season. They get a built-in part of the journey. They'll play 2 exhibitions back-to-back against the Cubs in Arizona on their way out west to start the season.
Nice. It's a good idea. I always thought in spring training, the last week, they should play it how the season goes. Night game, night game, night game, either a day off, and then Saturday or Sunday have an afternoon game like how they usually do it, but nobody wants to listen to me.
I think they should listen.
Get them accustomed to it.
Also, how rare is it? We looked at that schedule to see a Sunday day off.
That's very rare.
You see Mondays, you see Thursdays, rarely Sundays. 2-2. Got him. So Kyle Carr looking for a bounce-back inning.
Very nice here. Looks like a change-up. Very good spot. Very good placement. That's how you come back. That's what they look for in a pitcher. Find a way to come back.
Here's Lonnie White Jr. 2 out, nobody on in the ninth. This was Connor Griffin's spot in the order. A lot of attention. Connor Griffin making the trip, 19 years old, top prospect in all of baseball. And he socked a 2-run double 3 innings ago. And looked the part.
Yeah, he's going to be a name that you're going to want to watch, especially, you know, for me, in my opinion, should be opening day. So you're going to see a kid that plays the part, can swing, can play defense too. So middle infield guy. He's a dude. They call him now. That's what they do. They call him dudes. This kid is a dude.
So let's say they give the dude the opening day nod. And the Pirates bolstered the pitching. The offense needs help. This will end the inning. Across the diamond. They were worse in the majors, 3.5 runs a game last year. Go bottom 9. Yankees looking to rally.
Grabs the rebound, pushes it ahead, finds the open man, he puts it up, scores!
New customers get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bets don't win. FanDuel, play your game.
Shake it time and ring it, go and get yourself a whistle and blow. I just wanna holler when my soul feel free, now blow.
New Balance, we got now.
Forget the warm-up. DirecTV got hot. They're on fire with more MLB games than anyone. Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
How old are you?
11.
We got that fresh look, open book, anything is possible, yeah, we are bringing it now.
Baseball and
At the Boss, George M. Steinbrenner Field. Wednesday night, you can catch a next spring training game on Yes. The Yankees take on the Toronto Blue Jays under the lights right here at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Live coverage starts at 6:30 on Yes and the Gotham Sports app. Work to do before then. Bottom 9. Yankees trail by 2. Duke Ellis is second at that. And it's Bo Burrows staying on. That's rolled over. Pimentel just beat him.
Getting the speedy Ellis coming down there. A little bit to his right, he might have had that one. So, one pitch, one out.
That'll put a smile on your face. One pitch, one out. Your Bebas drew a walk in that 7th inning.
It'd be nice for him to get a hit here for his birthday. That'd be nice.
25 years old today. And Todd, this will make you feel old. When you're thinking of a 25-year-old, Jorby Bebas, he was born in 2001.
Very nice.
On this day.
Hey, man, he's close to you.
He is. I cracked the other century, though, 99.
Oh, you're not 2000.
Yeah.
I thought you're 26.
Yeah, so I'll be 27 this year.
Ah, that would have been nice, born on 2000. Nobody cares then. You're good. I was going to give you some credit there, but.
The 90s kids are becoming no longer. Two 2-0 on the birthday boy, Bebas. Three 3-0. There's a strike. Burrows, first round pick, 22nd overall, all the way back in 2015, 11 years ago, by Detroit. And he walks Bebas, so he doesn't take the bat off the shoulder. 2 walks tonight.
Just take a little stroll, giving you the easy way down there. That's funny. You're in the 9th inning, down 2. You're a younger guy trying to open some eyes. Like, do you take the chance and be like, you know what, I'm trying to drive this thing out of the park, or are you just trying to be the same hitter you always are? I mean, for me, I'm trying to launch here.
Early impression, green light.
Yeah. Listen, Core Jackson here. Love the name. Make a name for yourself right here. Lift and separate.
Tried to do just that, got under it. Goodson gives way. Williams with the catch, 2 out.
All about timing, right? Hitting, speaking, just a little bit underneath that baseball.
Now it's Seth Brown. Yankees down to their final out, but they're a swing away from a tie game. And Seth Brown packs a lot of pop. Big swing and a miss, and Pirates are a strike away from victory. The 0-2. On the ground is second. That should do it. And it does it. The Pirates take this one 5-3. Max Fried started this one. He was brilliant. Yankees got jolts out of Giancarlo Stanton and Paul DeJong. Frank Grisham got on for a Cody Bellinger booming RBI double. But the Pittsburgh Pirates make the 30-minute journey to Steinbrenner Field and come away victorious, Todd.
Yeah, I think, you know, besides losing, you had some really good opening moments there. You know, Stan hit the ball hard again as usual. Bellinger with the double, and then Max Fried looked really, really good.
And for any questions about